Well, it's getting dark, but this has just come to me. It's so simple, people. Okay, so the Earth is the center of the universe. The cosmic microwave background is the outside of the sphere, we're the center. Okay, that's the model that I can build for you. Take a black and white two surfaces, white above, black below, there's a boundary between them. Try and look at the line, how thick is that line? The line doesn't exist. If you keep zooming in, all you ever find is black and white. So you have to look at it a different way. And this is where you take a pinch of leve and you pinch it, hold it, and then you can look at it from above. And when you look at it from above, you see that that has resolved into a twist of black and white in the shape of a yin yang. And that's the two forces. So you've got shear force flow is what this boundary is. You've got light expanding. Let's turn it the other way up, that's better. Light is expanding, moving from the bottom of the page up into darkness, and the darkness is holding it. There's always a boundary, and therefore you can ignore the motion and just look at the boundary. So the boundary is static. It's surface tension of the sphere. Look at the equator. It's a rotating yin-yang of tension and bending. So you've got shear force flow, expansion. The wave, traveling as a wave, the wave breaks at the moment of reality, moment of consciousness, and it's a two-dimensional disc of a rotating yin-yang of tension and bending, the two forces of twist that create shear force flow in a helical pattern. A helical force, anti-clockwise, is created two-dimensionally, and it's black and white. So now you can see it's slime mold and light. So in the center of this model, the cosmic microwave background is the slime mold, existing 1 point something times 10 to the 139 times away on the surface. It's where it's a single cell with an infinite number of nuclei, the multiverse. Exists out there, slime mold, strategizing, and you can see how well it strategizes down here. The intelligence of slime mold is territorial, strategizing, it's brilliant. It's an intelligent organism, single-celled, multiple nuclei, like cancer. So it exists down here on the planet, you can see it. It exists inside us, like cancer, and that's cancer of the body and cancer of consciousness itself, corrupted by slime mold. So the negative thoughts that we have aren't us, they're slime mold. They're instructions from slime mold to be negative, because it's growing. It doesn't know about the expansion. It doesn't realise that if it keeps holding us here negative, it'll just darken more. It just gets worse and worse and worse for everybody, including for the slime mold. There's nowhere for it to go. We, the light expanding, need to expand the area of where the slime mold is on the outside just a little bit. Just relax the tension. It's so finely balanced, the multiverse. It's just between plus, minus, choose. Plus over minus. Empathy over narcissism. Yeah, love over hate. Good over evil. Choose, plus, words of Christ. Love your God, greatest commandment. Love your neighbour, love yourself. Love. Choose love, not hate. And we can expand all together, right? All together now, we do it. We'll expand the slime molds, and it can be territorial where it belongs, on the outside where we can forget about it. It's the end of mycelium. So this is Schrodinger's cat. We live in the world built in Schrodinger's cat box. That's that fucking horrible experiment. But here's the way we make it lovely. The cat evolves into another creature, like red dwarf. And an entire universe builds itself inside the cat. The cat sustains itself. And a whole universe is built, and a whole wonderful story is told that lasts forever inside the box. So close the box, place the box back on the outside where it belongs, dimension, right on the outside, where the slime mold wants to be, and we work together. We build a world, a universe, where us, the light, and the slime mold work together. We take the intelligence of the slime mold, the nuclei, the infinite nuclei inside a single cell, and we are an infinite number of cells and an infinite number of nuclei. So we're more powerful. The mass energy is in choice, is in the act of free will. Follow your God. Do it now. And here's the truth about white people. We were sent here. Christ was white. White people are antibodies, and we're smart. Smarter than anybody else. Because we listen when we hear somebody speaking the truth. And when we hear them speaking here in Great Britain, and we see how grim things are, we lost the war in Kabul. We gave them all our equipment, we surrendered our country, and they have fortified it with barracks of fighting Islamic warriors who will be unleashed on us at any moment. The moment those traitors in government open their mouths and say what's actually happening, they're dead, and it all becomes on top. At the moment, they're keeping a lid on it because they know we'll fight back and we'll win. Because the British always win. You know, I've seen the films. The shame of Winston Churchill's actions are the shame of Boris Johnson's actions, the warmongers. Yeah? We can wipe that stain clean and make all those deaths that were experienced in the Second World War, which are completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Winston Churchill. Yes, I'm afraid. So we can wipe that stain clean. You take an action now and watch what happens. Simply this. Depersonalise it all. Slime mould or light. Which one are you? Choose. Follow the Rebel King.